Elaine, on the right is your grip before we made the change, and on the left is after the change, and you can see how it's dramatically different. This compares your grip to Tiger's grip, Tom Watson's grip, and Ben Hogan's grip. Every pro's right hand position will be in the same general position, but there will be small, subtle differences within that general context. Not every player rotates their hands through impact at the same speed, and a player that has very fast rotating hands would have a slightly different position than a player with slower rotating hands. You can see that Tiger's forefinger is slightly more underneath than Ben Hogan's. He's a little bit more on top. The grip that you're using now is probably a little closer to Hogan's position of the right hand, and over time we may slowly move it towards where Tiger's position was. Very few fundamentals are absolute, but you have to custom fit the fundamental to each individual player.
Good. Okay, good. Good.
On the right was your swing at the golf course, and on the left is your swing in our last session with the grip change. And let's look at the swing on the right. I've already pre-drawn the angle between your left arm and shaft of the club, and it reached 105 degrees. And on the swing on the left, you're going to find that even though we're doing little drill swings, just little 3/4 swings, that you hinged your wrist 75 degrees, which is basically 15 degrees more than 90. You'd have to reverse those angles. So you're hinging your wrist on the left 30 degrees more than on the right. And so you're loading your hand, you're going to have a lot more to unload. And this is just with a little half swing. And if you maintain that wrist angle with a slightly larger shoulder turn or arm lift, then you'll have even more power to unload. Let's look at the downswing on the right. And again, you're going to see that chicken wing right there. Let's look at the swing on the left. We're just doing little drills. I didn't give you any swing thoughts. I just had you hit golf balls with a new grip. It's easy to see that the chicken wing is not there. The white glove is underneath the right hand. Here you've got your left hand above the right hand. So you have a much better release. Also over here, your shaft and arm are in a straight line. Here you have rehinged the club up. All that's occurring much more naturally now because of the new grip. You now have the club in your fingers. You now have the palm of the hand facing your target, and you have the top of the wrist upward, which allows you to hinge the club upward correctly. Now this is one of your full swings, and we flare that left foot, and you're going to have a good wrist hinge at the top. You're going to see a good release, good extension right there. So it's slowly coming together.
The only tool I have is language, and so I'm gonna try to phrase what I want, not knowing how you're going to do it. I want you to be aware of how much of having more hinge back here at the top. So try to maximize your hinge on some practice swings at that rubber tee. And you may overdo it, and I'll say, nah, that's not what I wanted. But I'm wanting to see what you might produce if I say try to be aware of more hinge. Okay. I like that one.
Very good wrist hinge there. Good extension and release there. Very good.
It's not just the hand arm, it's the hips are pulling too.